Hey guys, this is Maurice. We're going to go over a quick modification that you can do to your Invader Pad, adding some snare beads to it and a snare mechanism. In case you can't afford that Xymox Reserve Pad or you can't wait 6 months, this is a great alternative. So these are the things you need. You need 2 pizza pans. What I did is I glued them together just because 2 is sturdier than 1, since that's going to be your base. You're going to need these copper BBs that's going to produce the snare sound. For your mechanism, you're going to need 2 of these outlet covers. You're also going to need this striking plate, and what you're going to do is you're going to put the beads into those 2 covers, and then you're going to put the striking plate on the top, and then you're going to flip it around, and then you're going to put it on the back side of your drum pad. So it looks like that, and then you're just going to duct tape that on that bad boy right there, and that is pretty much your snare mechanism right there. I also took a cut out little piece of foamies and added it to the back of the snare mechanism just to dampen that sound, because without them it gives off a really high pitched sound, so I had to dampen it somehow. So the next step after this, what you're going to do is you're going to take some more foamies. I chose red ones. You're going to cut those out. You're going to add them to the front side of the pizza pan, and just like it is there, so we can have a little bit of cushion between the pad and the pizza pan. You're going to cut out some more foamies, and these are going to dampen that sound that I was talking about, that snare sound, because it was just too high pitched. So you're going to glue those to the pan as well. After you get done with that, you're going to take some glue. I used hot glue, and you're going to put it where I put those red pads on, and then you're just going to take the back of your drum pad that already has a snare mechanism, and you're just going to kind of glue that to the other side of the drum. Alright guys, so this is the finished product right here. This is what it looks like. I'll give you a little up-close shot. As you can see, I did a really bad job of gluing it, but who cares? I had to keep taking it apart to experiment with it. That's what the back looks like. With the foamy snare beads, this is what it is all put together. I think it turned out really great. One thing I want to let you know is adding the foamy parts on the inside of the pan really helped a lot with that snare sound, because at first I didn't have them in, and it was just really high pitched, and you really couldn't, tell your notes apart, because that sound would just kind of bleed into your notes. I think this is a really good alternative to the Xymox pad. I mean, the Xymox pad's awesome, but if you don't have $106 and 3 months to wait on your pad, this would be a good idea, a good mod to do if you already have an Invader pad. One of the things I really like about this setup here is with the aluminum pans, I was thinking about putting a wood base to it. I mean, you can do that, but it would probably add a lot of weight to it. And we all know that the Invader pad's already heavy as it is. See, the buzzes sound really good. Whether you're at the edge, in the center. The articulation is really good too. Whether you're playing high, whether you're playing low. Another thing that I really like about it, since there's that little gap in between here, it gives you the same consistent tone and sound wherever you put your pad. So if you want to practice on a pillow, which I'm doing, it's always going to sound like that wherever you put it on. If you have it on a drum stand, if you have it in the air, if you have it on your lap, it's going to sound the same. Which is one of the things I really didn't like about any other drum pad. It's like, if you put it on your lap, if you put it on a pillow, you're going to have that really dead sound compared to if you put it on brick, or if you put it on wood, or if you have it on a stand or whatever. You get like a different tone every time you put it on a different surface. So this is really nice. Those kind of, but I think it sounds really great. It's a really good alternative if you can't afford that Xymox Reserve Pad, which is, you don't have $106 and you can't wait like 4 months to get it. I'm not taking it away. If you have the money, go for it. But if you already have an Invader Pad, like I said, I did this for under $7, and it sounds really good. So if you guys have any questions or if you have any comments, just go ahead, message me, write some comments or whatever. But there you go. There's my mod for the Invader Pad for adding the snare beads.